Okay, everybody put your camera on. We're going to be recording the meeting. The reason we record the meeting is so that if you missed the meeting, you can watch the video and catch up. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Okay, Jimmy, who's gonna do the Pledge of Allegiance?
The Pledge of Allegiance will go to Cami.
Okay, Cammie.
Signs up. I pledge allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance, you salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two.
Thank you, Cammie. Jimmy, next one.
The Scout Law will go to Max.
Okay, Max.
Signs up.
A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Okay, thank you. Morning, Ethan. Jimmy, who's next? Scout Law. Excuse me, Scout Oath.
The Scout Oath will go to AJ.
Signs up. On my honor, I'll do my best to do my duty and guard my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, the next one, Jimmy, outdoor code.
The outdoor code will go to Gab.
Okay. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thumbs up. Outdoor code. As an American, I will do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners. Be careful with fire, be considerate in the outdoors, and be conservation minded too.
Okay, some of you guys have not emailed your fingerprint card to Mr. Sean. You can't complete the merit badge until you've filled out that card on page 2 and also on page 1. You have to identify what kind of fingerprints that you have. So get those finished and sent to Mr. Sean. I'm going to ask him for an update later today. Okay, this week we're going to retest the double half hitch Max, Adrian and Victor. Adrian and Victor are not there. Max will be the only one. They're going to retest the taut line hitch, which is Jimmy, Max, Gab, and Cammy. And then we're going to talk about edge training. All of you are going to need a rope or a string for edge training. Edge training is the system that the Boy Scouts use for teaching a task to someone. And we'll talk about the letters E, D, G, E when we get to the video. But basically, it's the same system they used when I was in the Army a long time ago. It's I do, we do, and you do. And the subject that we're going to be teaching today is the square knot. So at first, I'll do a square knot, then we will do a square knot, and then the testing part of it is you will do the square knot. And that way you'll learn how to teach a class. So I hope everyone has their string or rope and you remember how to do the square knot. All right, I'm going to go around the room now and get an update on how many PE sessions you have done. Remember, you need 30 to finish, and congratulations to Cammy. He finished the 30. So I don't have to ask him. Good job, Cammy. AJ and Tristan, I know, have 18. Okay, Gab, how many have you done now? Gab? How many, Gab?
I've done. We're talking about this PE.
What?
Are you talking about this one? This
Yes.
one?
Yes. How
I've
many have
done
you done?
25. 25. Today's my 26.
Okay, so you finished 25.
Yes.
Okay. Jimmy, how many have you done? Jimmy, how many exercises have you done?
17.
17. Ethan, how many have you done? Ethan?
16.
Ethan, how many exercises have you done?
16.
16. Philip, how many have you done? Philip?
I did 16.
16, okay. Max, how many have you done?
I've done 28.
28. You have a box now for the back stretch?
No, I just decided to stick using the couch.
Using the couch.
Yeah.
I'd like you to send me a picture of that, how you use the couch. Because you're supposed to have a ruler to measure your reach. Okay?
That.
All right. Joshua, have you finished Tenderfoot?
Yes, sir.
Joshua? Okay. I'm not going to ask you about your exercises. Adrian, have you got a camera? Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning, sir.
Did you finish Tenderfoot? I think you told me last time you did not.
Yes, I did not.
Okay, do you know what items you have finished?
No, sir.
Did you finish the exercises?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna send some information to you later today, what you need to do to catch up, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay, anybody have any questions up to this point? Okay, guys, I just want to let you know, for you guys that have attended every week, and my records show the following people missed some time. The people that missed time were everyone except AJ and Philip. Jimmy and Ethan went go-karting and did some other stuff. In those weeks that you missed, you need to watch the video of that week so that you can catch up. And you need to tell me that you watched the video. So I'm gonna go over my records today, and I'm gonna send that information and a link to the video so that you can watch it and tell me you watched it. This is not the Cub Scouts where we baby you. If you want to progress, you need to do it on your own. I'm gonna help you as much as I can, but I'm not gonna come to your house and sit down and watch the video with you. So you guys need to do some things on your own. So about 5 weeks and we'll be finished up. The big events that we have coming up, one of the things you have to do is a 1-hour service project. And that's tough to do with the COVID restrictions. For example, what AJ and Tristan are gonna do is they're gonna go to the main gate here at T-Mog Park and pick up trash for an hour. And that's gonna be their community service. So you guys need to think what you can do for community service, where you live. And picking up trash is an easy one to do. Next week, I'm gonna ask you what your service project is going to be. Now, if you don't live in a subdivision, you can pick up trash along your street. I know that in the Philippines, there's no shortage of trash to pick up. So it'll be an easy way to take care of that requirement. The other thing we're gonna do is on March 27th, we're gonna have a virtual camp out. That's a Saturday night, and it will start about 5 o'clock on Saturday and finish about 9 a.m. on Sunday. You can camp in your living room. You can camp in your outdoor yard. If you don't have a tent, you can make a tent out of a blanket. We'll get more details to you on what you'll need to do for the virtual camp out to get credit. Okay, now we're at the point where we're going to do the test of Max and Adrian for the 2-half hitch. Adrian, did you bring a string? Adrian, did you bring a string or a rope?
I brought a string.
Okay. You need to adjust your camera so I can see you do the 2-half hitch. You can go ahead and do it now. I can't see what you're doing, Adrian.
Can you see it?
No. Did you finish it?
Sir.
Okay, can you put it up in front of the camera?
Okay.
Okay, okay, Max, you need to do the 2/2 hitch.
I did it, Austin. I did a 2/2 hitch.
I'm sorry, Max, do we do you? Max,
Yes, sir.
did we just do the 2/2 hitch with you? Did we? Okay, do the 2/2 hitch, Max. You know how to do it?
Uh, I forgot some bits.
You what?
I forgot some bits.
Okay, then you're gonna need to do it on your own. And like Cammy did, he took a video of tying the 2/2 hitch and he sent it to me. So you do that this week, okay?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Victor's not here. Okay, guys, the next one is makeup. And this is wastes everybody's time when you miss a meeting and we have to do these retests. The next one is the taut line hitch. And Tristan already did it. Cammy, can you do that one now? The taut line hitch? Go ahead, Cammy.
Can you see it?
Yes.
What? Done.
Did you get it, Cammy?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, who's next? Jimmy, taut line hitch. Are you having problems, Jimmy? Did you get it? Jimmy? Is that the taut line hitch?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Should have 3 loops. I don't see 3 loops. Okay, Jimmy, here's what I want you to do. I want you to find a rope, and I want you to get with one of your sisters or your mom or dad, and you make a video of you tying taut line hitch and send it to me, Mr.
Okay.
Patrol Leader, okay? You're
Okay.
the patrol leader. You're the guy that should know this stuff first. Max, are you ready or no?
Well, I'm still practicing.
All right, same thing with you. You send a video of the taut line hitch to me to get credit.
Okay.
All right, guys, now we're going to talk about EDGE training. The word EDGE stands for explain, demonstrate, guide, and enable. And the people that are going to be teaching each other today, you listen because we're going to be watching you. First off, I'm going to teach AJ to show you how the teaching method works. Then I want Philip to teach Tristan. And Tristan will then teach Philip. And then Cammie will teach Gab. And then Gab will teach Cammie. Max will teach Ethan. And then Ethan will teach Max. Joshua will teach Jimmy.
Sir?
And that leaves Adrian, who will teach me. Everybody know who your partner is? All right, now let's watch this video. And it's going to use the EDGE method to teach you how to do a square knot. And that's what you're going to be teaching your partner.
A long while ago, Benjamin Franklin said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me, I may remember. Involve me, and I learn." He was right. The best learning involves doing, and the more the better. simple strategy you can use to structure your instruction so that what you're trying to teach actually gets learned. The strategy is called the EDGE method, EDGE. Boy Scouts came up with this great acronym, but it can work for anybody. Each letter stands for a step in the process, and it goes like this. E is for explain. Talk about what you'll be doing and why it's important. It can be very useful to have visual aids for this. Chart, diagram, model, anything that will help them get the general idea. D is for demonstrate. Next, show them what the skill looks like when it's done correctly. You can talk about what you're doing as you go along so they understand your actions. When you're done with this step, they will know what right looks like. D is guide. Now it's their turn. Give them the tools and let them try. You may need to talk them through the process step by step so they understand. This phase will probably take the most time and you have to be patient. You may even need to demonstrate again. E is enable. In this final step, they get to do it on their own. If they can properly demonstrate the skill themselves, then they've effectively learned. The best training ends with the learner showing off his new ability. For example, let's say you want to teach someone how to tie a square knot. First, explain.
Guys, just hold on a second. I'm gonna try and fix the video for you, okay?
A long while ago, Benjamin. A long while ago, Benjamin Franklin said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me, I may remember. Involve me, and I learn." He was right. The best learning involves doing, and the more the better. Here's a simple strategy you can use to structure your instruction so that what you're trying to teach actually gets learned. The strategy is called the EDGE method, EDGE. Boy Scouts came up with this great acronym, but it can work for anybody. Each letter stands for a step in the process, and it goes like this. E is for explain. Talk about what you'll be doing and why it's important. It can be very useful to have visual aids for this. Chart, diagram, model, anything that will help them get the general idea. D is for demonstrate. Next, show them what the skill looks like when it's done correctly. You can talk about what you're doing as you go along so they understand your actions. When you're done with this step, they will know what right looks like. G is guide. Now it's their turn. Give them the tools and let them try. You may need to talk them through the process step by step so they understand. This phase will probably take the most time and you have to be patient. You may even need to demonstrate again. E is enable. In this final step, they get to do it on their own. If they can properly demonstrate the skill themselves, then they've effectively learned. The best training ends with the learner showing off his new ability. For example, let's say you want to teach someone how to tie a square knot. First, explain. This knot is used to join two pieces of rope together that are the same size. Then demonstrate. This is what it looks like when you tie a square knot. Right over left, left over right. Next, guide them as they do it. Here's some rope. Let's do this together. Put one end of the rope in each hand and twist the right side over the left. And finally, enable. Have them do it on their own. Using the EDGE method to teach something is a great way to get organized and will help ensure that actual learning occurs as a result of your efforts. When you're done, if your student can show you how to do it himself, you are successful. And Ben Franklin would be proud. That's your 2-minute tip for today. I wish you the best.
Just a second, guys. Trying to get the edge slide back up. Okay, that's good. Just leave it right there. All right, so we're using the edge method. I'm gonna show AJ how to do a square knot. And then he's gonna show me that he understands and does a square knot. Then he's gonna teach me. And I'm gonna do the square knot. And that's it. Then you guys will pair up and do it one at a time. So just a minute, my phone is falling down. Okay, so AJ, I'm going to teach you how to use a square knot using the edge method. We're going to use string or rope, and it's right over left and through the hole, and then it's left over right through the hole, and there's your square knot. Do you understand? Okay, AJ, I'd like you to tie a square knot. Tell us what you're doing. Speak up. Right? Pull it tight. Very good. Is it in front of the camera so we all can see it? Okay. Now you're going to teach me how to do a square knot the same way. Go ahead. Speak up.
Right over left. And left over right.
Correct. And then you pull it tight. Okay, let me see if I can do it. All right, so I've got the string, and I'm going to do right over left through the hole, and then I'm going to do left over right and through the hole, and there it is, my square knot. Thank you for teaching me, AJ. All right, my next team, does everyone understand that? Okay, my next team is Philip and Tristan. Tristan, I'd like you to teach Philip how to do the square knot using the edge training method. You're going to explain first what you're going to do, then you're going to demonstrate, then Philip's going to do it. Go ahead, Tristan.
So I'm going to tie a square knot. And so you do.
Can you adjust your camera, Tristan, so we can see what you're doing? That's better.
So you have your rope, right? And then you go right over left, and then left over right.
Okay, guys, while you're doing this, adjust your cameras so that we can see what you're doing with the knot. Philip, you need to lower your camera. Did you get it yet, Tristan?
Almost done. And there. No, is this a lard? Oh no.
Okay, now the problem, Tristan, is Philip couldn't see you do it. So you untie it, do it again, so that Philip can see you do it. Point your camera at the square knot.
Yes, it is.
You can't teach someone if they can't see you.
There.
So tell us what you're doing. You're doing right over left
Right over left,
through the hole,
through the hole,
and then left over right.
and then left over right.
Let's see your square knot. Hold it in front of the camera. Okay, good. Did you see it, Philip?
You see it, Philip? I hope you see
Okay,
it.
go ahead, Philip, and show us that you learned how to do a square knot. Adjust your, okay, that's good. Go ahead. Tell us what you're doing.
Okay, so I do right over left through the hole, and then left over right. Then there. Wait.
Hold that up, Philip.
Wait. Right over left,
Okay, right over left.
left over right. And then there.
Okay, good. So do you know how to do it now, Tristan? Is Philip a good teacher? Okay, good. Now I'd like to see Cammie and Gab. Cammie and Gab. Cammie, you're going to be teaching Gab how to do the square knot using the edge method. Go ahead and turn your microphone on, Cammie. Where's Gab? Okay, I see you, Gab. Go ahead, okay, Cammie, go ahead. Using the edge method, teach Gab how to do a square knot.
Yes, sir. So Gab, you want to take your right and then go put your right over left, and then turn your right around the left, so you have something like this, like a little shoelace that I like to tie. Then you want to go left. Now your right will become your left, and you want to go left over right, and then through, and then pull. Then you want to tighten it. See?
Okay, good job, Cammie, and Gab, you got it. Now, Gab, I'd like you to reverse. I'd like you to be the school teacher, and I'd like you to teach Cammie how to do the square knot using the edge method. Gab, make sure you hold your string in front of the camera.
Okay. So, Cammie, I want you to do right over left. Good. Bring it over, and then pull the two strings, and now do left over
Okay,
right.
Gab,
Oh,
hold
sorry.
your string in front of the camera.
Oh, sorry. Do right over left. Make sure the two lines are, and then do left over right. There you go.
Very good, Gab. So, Cammie, you understand how to do the square knot
Yes.
using the edge method? All right. Very good, guys. Now, Max and Ethan. Ethan, I want you to be the first teacher teaching Max how to do the square knot using the edge method.
Okay,
First, you're going to explain.
so you have to basically just do right over left and then until it becomes like two standing up again, and then left over right, and then just tighten it and then
Okay, let's see yours, Max. Max, hold your string or rope in front of the camera.
I'm new to this, so don't expect me to finish it perfectly. So anyway, the, there's three I mean 4 steps to do the square knot.
Okay.
It's very easy. So you just need to put the right one over your left,
Right.
and then make it go under. Oh, crap.
Okay, Max, hold it up in front of the camera. You're gonna, excuse me. You're gonna do right over left.
Okay.
Hold it in front of the camera, Max.
Now same goes for your left. For your left, not on your left hand. You just need to do the same process. Just left over right and under.
Okay, Max, we can't see what you're doing.
I think I did it wrong.
Can you adjust your camera so we can see? Or hold the string in front of the camera.
Here. I think I did it wrong.
Is that a square knot?
Doesn't look like to me.
Okay, untie it, Max. Untie it. And put the one end in each hand. Hold it up in front of the camera. Now right over left and through the hole. Now left over right. Left over right. Hold it in front of the camera. Left over right. Through the hole. Let's see it in front of the camera.
No, I don't think
hold it.
it's. I don't think that this is.
Okay, Max, I'm going to talk you through it one more time. Untie it. And all the time, hold it in front of the camera. I can't tell what you're doing.
Okay.
Is it untied now?
Untied.
All right, now right over left. Put it through the hole. Pull it out. What do we?
There.
Right now, right. What did we just do? Left over right. Right over left. Right over left. Hold it in front of the camera. Through the hole. Now pull it tight. Now you got it, okay? You understand how to do it now?
Understand. I'm sorry for the
Okay.
inconvenience.
No, that's all right. But you're going to need to practice before you teach someone else using the edge method, right? All right, Joshua and Jimmy. Joshua, where's your camera? Joshua? Okay, Joshua, you leave your camera on. during the entire meeting, okay? All right, Jimmy, I want you to teach Joshua how to tie the square knot using the edge method. Make sure
Okay.
you hold your rope or string in front of the camera.
Okay, so you do right over left, and then left over right into the hoop, and then you want to tighten it.
Okay.
And then it'll be like this.
Okay, Jimmy. So Joshua, you've seen how to do the square knot, right? Let's see if you're a good student. First of all, adjust your camera so that we can see you do the square knot. Joshua. All right,
Sir?
Joshua, go ahead and tell us using the edge method how to tie a square knot.
We're gonna do right over left through the hole and left over right through the hole, and then we're gonna tighten it.
Okay, very good. So you understood, okay. So you understood Jimmy's class. All right, excuse me. Joshua, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to teach Jimmy now. Using the edge method, you teach Jimmy. Just do it all over again. Make sure Jimmy understands.
Jimmy, we're gonna do right over left, and then through the hole, and then left over right through the hole. Then you're gonna tighten it, and then it's gonna look like this.
Okay, do you understand it, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. All right, Adrian, are you ready? Have you got a string? Have you got a string, Adrian? Adrian, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, adjust your camera so I can see you. All right. We're going to tie a square knot using the edge method. First, it's right over left through the hole, and then left over right and through the hole. And I have my square knot.
Okay.
All right. So, Adrian, I'd like you to do that for me,
So
just like
it,
you're teaching the class.
so it's right over left,
Right.
and then you're gonna do it left over right.
Yes, and through the hole. Okay, hold it up. Very good. Very good, Adrian. So you know how to teach the class using the edge method, right?
Yes.
Now you can teach anything. You can teach building a fire using the edge method. First you explain what you're going to do, then you demonstrate, then the person does it. And if they don't pass, they practice some more. Or you can use the edge method teaching how to ride a bicycle. The edge method is the important thing for you to take away today. It's a organized way to teach a class to another scout. Or I like to think of it as I do, we do, and you do. And then if the you do part, you don't get it, it's time to practice so that you pass the task. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Just a minute, Erica's gonna get my slide back up. Okay, there's no questions. Next week, we're going to be talking about the buddy system and what you'll do if you get lost, if you're on a hike, the rules for safe hiking. And you're going to tell me what your service project is. If it's pick up trash, then you need to tell me where you're going to do that. And when you do your service project, you're going to do it in uniform and you need to get a picture of you doing it. Later today, I'm going to update everyone on whatever classes you missed. And you need to watch the videos from that week. Or if there's a task, a knot that you didn't finish, you need to do that knot and send me a video, because we're not going to use any more time on the weekly meeting to watch you not tie a knot. Do I have any questions? Okay, Jimmy, I would like you to do the closing ceremony, please.
Everybody, mic's unmuted. Okay. May the Great Scout
May the Great Scout
Master of all
Scouts may be with us until we meet again.
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 Troop 45 be dismissed.
Dismiss.
Dismissed.
Hey, you guys, this is Troop 485. I heard a lot of you guys say Pack 485. Anyway, thank you for today. Enjoy your weekend.
Jimmy, call me a messenger.
Bye.